What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Anyway, y'all, this is gonna be. I'm coming to y'all. Don't pay me no attention. See my little wrinkled up shirt. I'm doing laundry today. And this is just my throw on something. But I need to get this out before I hit the streets because it's Friday. So check this out. Thank you for. I couldn't remember where I was going with it. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for the likes. Remember, I do a host of shows: Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Basketball Always LA, Power, that has to have lots of Greenleaf, and cutting it up in the ATL. And that's what I'm gonna do today. So, hold on a second. So it's the Friendtervention. It's supposed to be Friend Intervention, but they put it together. And it's episode 6. I'm cutting in the ATL season 2. Now, I want where they do this at. I mean, Atlanta. They coming up with these reality shows that ain't really even reality shows. For real. They just need to put this up to something fictional like Power, something fictional like Empire, because this is supposed to be people's everyday lives and what their grind is for what's the name. And I'm gonna tell you, it is just so motherfucking goddamn dumb. And these bitches be going into events in Atlanta and carrying on and giving out obituaries for the person that's being honored. Don't going into the office, flipping things around. Ain't no party. They have never done anything as a group where somebody was not beefing with somebody else. There was always drama, just complete drama in Atlanta. Complete. Okay, and I don't know if that's just something if that's just an Atlanta thing. I want to know from anybody in Atlanta, do these people carry on like that? Can you be sitting in the salon and somebody's just going to bust in there and show your ass like that? Because I didn't live in D.C., and I don't care. I ain't never seen no ruckus like what these bitches be doing. So anyway, LaKenya, Maya, and Beauty. This is where it starts off at. Let's get started. LaKenya, Maya, and Beauty, they were meeting up because Beauty know that she really set Maya up for that award brunch, and that she was get that plaque. She knows she set her up because she's seen Pat's name on there, and she also seen Deidre's name on there. We're gonna get to Deidre later on because Deidre. Oh my God. This show, some of the shenanigans as I get to it, just baffles me. It really baffles me that people actually believe this shit. Is more so entertaining for me than to think that this is really how shit goes down for real. Worse than the Atlanta Housewives. Oh my God, they the worst bunch. So they sitting there talking. The Kenya sat there and said, "Well, I gotta tell them, because it's been a long time since we didn't got together. I gotta tell them what happened between me and Moshe." So they was like, "Give me the tea, girl." But you want to know something? I like the fact that when she threw that, when LaKenya threw that wig back at Moshe. First of all, Michelle deserved it. First of all, Michelle thinks she's the boss, and I ain't gonna take nothing away from her confidence, okay? But she brings it across in the most rudest way, and I don't know where they do that at, okay? Because you can't be no diva bitch, and you sitting there slaying people here and there, and going into the shops calling them by the wrong name, and you want them to do runway curls, and then you gonna tell them that. But come on now. You can call that confidence. I call it rude. And I wish you would go back to the Never Everlands, wherever you came from. I don't give a flying fuck shit. Fuck that shit. You get on my motherfucking nerves, no shit. So anyway, y'all, look. So Beauty wanted to bring them together because she wanted to do a friend intervention for everybody to come and just put all the things on the table so that we can be able to move on and be able to sit there and because we're in the industry, we all got to work together. But yeah, y'all are. But what the fuck? Y'all motherfucking asses can't do nothing but you had a whole season for you. Y'all should have parted y'all separate ways. God damn, y'all still trying? And I don't know what Deidre's role is in it anymore because she's always isolated from everybody. But anyway, that means a whole bunch of motherfucking goddamn shit. Y'all gonna find out why. Cuckoo. Okay, so you know Maya rolling her eyes and doing all the shit she be doing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I said I fucks with Maya because she knows how to make her motherfucking money. But at the same token, she gives you way too much grandeur sometimes too. She really does. Okay. Thank you. I get my coins. Bitch, stop that motherfucking bullshit, Maya. Come on now. We know you do. You don't. I hate it when people make money and they have to flaunt that they make money. And I don't. That is not a person I can ever get down with. Okay, because it don't make no difference how much money I have. In all my highs and my lows, when I'm on my highs, I don't sit there and downplay nobody for what they got. And there's no. I mean, and I don't need to hear what you got at all. Period. I don't need to know. I don't need to hear none of that motherfucking bullshit that you got going on, because that's you and this is me, and I'm gonna work on my grind and you work on yours. And I'm definitely at an age that ain't nobody gonna tell me how to be able to do my grind unless I came to you asking you for some assistance or what you think. Okay, that's just the way it goes. So they agreed that they were gonna go, but she's going. Beauty's gonna meet with Moshia and see if she would come too. Now nobody even thought about inviting Pat. I'm not Pat. Deidre. And Pat ain't a part of the circle. Only circle she's a part of is Trey and Deidre. I mean, that's as far as her interaction goes with this group. If she thought she was going to try to get in and mingle, she started that off on the wrong foot, because she was listening to motherfucking goddamn Deidre and Trey. And motherfucker, I think Pat is kind of cuckoo crazy too. Myself, I don't know. So anyway, the next thing. Now the next thing, this is the fakest thing in the whole entire world. This is the fakest thing in the whole entire world. Now, she has this formula that conditions the hair and makes it much more manageable and all this type of stuff. I have my formula. Bitch, did you go to the same people that you just went to today that you was telling them, well, this is sticky? Because, bitch, when did you become a chemist, bitch? Do you expect me to sit there and believe that you came up with that formula? You went to another chemist and had them put something together for you. You don't even know how the shit motherfucking works, so you ain't tested the product. So will you please stop doing dumb shit like we just take our heads off at night and we come back and you can tell us anything. Don't hit me with the okie doke. Please. Stop the madness. I mean, then you got your goofy husband right there, and you sitting there. Oh, I don't like that smell. It's got to smell like the fresh air breeze. And I'm sitting there saying, bitch, you need to sit there and whatever your formula is and put it in those motherfucking spider webs y'all got and be Moshe and her husband work my nerves. They really do. They work my nerves to the utmost, and they just make me so sick, y'all. Damn, they make me sick. So then we see. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. And I just thought about this motherfucking shit. Remember on the Real Housewives of Atlanta last year, at the beginning of the season, when Sheree was sitting there out on that front porch of her house with that broom and Kenya goes past? And I'm like, what in the fuck is she brushing? I mean, what is she sweeping? Why is she out here by herself? And well, here we go again. Because it's something about these Atlanta girls. They might be going through construction, but all they got is a motherfucking broom. And she up in there sweeping. And who comes but Trey and Miss Pat. And I'm sitting there saying, wait. First of all, Deidre, you already got the donkey of the day when you sit there and said you went from charging $100 a head to $6,000 a head. Now, whoever's head that is, you need to just give them a cut every other week, bitch. And you don't need a motherfucking goddamn line. You coming? I mean, the lines that they give, and I'll be like, well, where'd they do that shit at? They come in there, girl. That's right, you know. I mean, Miss Pat was like, and I thought she was gonna say I'm really proud of you, girl. She gave him the little tour. This is where the classroom's gonna be. This is where the heads are going. The services and like the washing. where you get your wash stations are going to be. She went through the whole thing on what each section was going to be and where the part is for where they're going to have the classroom at. And I'm sitting there thinking, y'all make it seem like just out the blue, I'm going to go start a business. And if this is a reality show that's supposed to be a reality show, there is so much more into this that you need to do. You need to do that business plan to be able to see if it's going to be feasible. You need to see how many places, beauty schools there are in the city. How much money or income are they having to come in? How you going to steal because your clients ain't going to come in and want to go to your school. Your clients have their jobs. That's what what gave you this idea that you wanted to just all of a sudden go, bitch, you didn't sign no motherfucking lease for that. I know you didn't. Okay, I know. Because you're not going to be able to get it off the ground because all the construction that you have to do, you don't have coins like that, Deidre. It's obvious. So, hold on. Yo, I had to actually, I was trying to just double check something. I don't like to run through it and miss something. And then, or to say something that wasn't actually true, but y'all I'm sitting there saying it, just the shade and the mess and everything. Okay, so let's get Mushea out of the way until the party. Okay, y'all know what the party is later. So, once again, they are the jack of all trades. Okay, her and her husband. Now he got the kids up in the studio singing. Bitch, y'all be doing more motherfucking goddamn shit. She's making formulas out the motherfucking air. He got them in there with the real music studio. I mean, what is the fuck is really going on? Please somebody tell me where they do that at. Or what had happened was they just had some equipment that they got from the pawn shop, okay? And they just wanted their son to feel like when we go home and do family karaoke, you can sit there and say that you're a songstress. I mean, you're a singer. But she was saying, the girls, Beauty's trying to bring the girls together so that we can just kind of just put all our differences aside and, because we all got to work together. He said, I think that'd be a good idea. She said, I'm going to go. Now, first of all, I knew somehow or another she was going to be a part of the drama. Okay? So then, man, we're going to deflect over to Steven. Well, you know what? Steven is that type of queen. She's a queen, and we already know that she's dainty, and she's a lady, and she's a big girl. She's full figure. Ain't nothing wrong with it, because my fat ass is starting to become full figure, too. But she's one of them girls to be like this. And so Control Magazine wanted Steven to do the hair at their fashion show that's going to be featured in the magazine. And he was sitting up and they said, oh yeah, I would love to do that or whatever. Because evidently, I will give him this. He has connections with people who have coins. He does. Unlike, Maya has access. But Deidre, and I even give Moshe, I guess she makes her money too, but... So I can't go with that premise that no, he's the only one that makes money. But he's one of those queens that is for as big as he is. Big girls, if you're gonna be that if you're gonna do all that motherfucking shit, then you gonna know how to read somebody down. Well, guess who comes flopping in the door at the same meeting that he's in? They could have actually sit there, done it apart, but I can understand one person going to be doing hair. But Deidre, I said, see, that's what I'm talking about. I talk so fast, my mind be going so many different places, and I be here and there and thinking I done told you the whole story, and I done missed everything in between. So Deidre comes in. They say, okay, our other person that we was waiting on is finally is here. And Steven's like, what in the fuck is she doing here in his confessional? And she over there, I know, Miss Steven, he better not sit there and try to start no motherfucking shit with me, because I will sit there. And whatever she said, you know how she goes. She talks she talks all this cash shit, and nobody likes her for real, for real. I mean, that's the reason why she's really playing a couple of scenes where she's not in the girl circle anymore. That she's going to be at this event, but that's just because she was invited to this event. But it's not because the girls wanted to see her and wanted her to be on the list or nothing like that. So, Steven is still pissed off because of what she did to his bruncheon just last week. And I would be too. Shit, man, he was back there laughing and crying and go like, oh, jackpot, and everything went crazy. I thought that was the rudest thing in the entire world. So he was like, So they started throwing pot. I mean, you know what? These people are ready to. They want you to do their hair, whether it's the barber side, Deidre, and the girl side, Steven. And y'all up in there like y'all motherfucking kids trying to read each other underneath undercover reads. And you know what? Those two more queens on the other side of the table know a read when they hear one. So when they was showing their face, with it, like going from Steven to Deidre, and it was like spanning over to the table to the two guys from Control Magazine, you could say, well, y'all grown enough to be able to make this happen? She said, I certainly am. And she said, shoot. An industry, how did she say? She said, an industry icon can work under any situation. Bitch, they don't even know what they got their hands in for. So, Beauty's sitting there cooking some dinner. And the first person that shows up is Maya. Okay, and it was Maya was the first person that showed up. And she asked Maya, can you do me a favor? She said, what you need me to do, boy? I got you. She said, can you do a salad for me? She said, sure, I got that. But then Moshia comes with her whole meal, for a whole meal. Number one, Moshia, okay, in my culture, bitch, you don't do that. In your culture, even if you don't bring one dish, you don't bring the whole meal. When somebody said that they was cooking dinner at their house, and that means they cooked all this meal. Now you think you gonna come in behind me? And then I had some beans in the oven, and you sitting there twisting knobs and shit because you don't really know which one is motherfucking one, and you done burnt the motherfucking beans. Now that was another fake thing, y'all. Those beans were, when they came out, it was so cloudy with all this motherfucker. You telling me y'all didn't smell that shit? Are you honestly gonna tell me that y'all didn't smell it? No. So everybody, then LaKenya comes, okay? So we're like, okay. So Moshia, this is the reason why I don't like her. She said, come on, LaKenya, sit right there. Bitch, LaKenya is a grown-ass motherfucking woman. She can sit wherever in the hell she motherfucking chooses. And don't get that and don't do that in front of other people like that. That would... LaKenya, I know you new on the scene and you thinking that these are the best girls, but baby, let me tell you something. Maybe you getting some exposure because you're on TV and you're going to deal with this shit, but baby, I'm telling you, she would not talk to me that way at all, period. That bitch's head would have been in the motherfucking goddamn table, and we wouldn't sit there and say grace and sit there and slice that motherfucking open. That motherfucker had us some human brain. Bitch, she talks to you. She talks to her any type of way, and then she gonna tell you're being weak. And she said, "Wait a minute." And LaKenya was going. She was gonna say anything, and then say anything. But Beauty over there, well, you can't be rude like that. She said, "Shut up." No. If she wants to tell me that, then let her tell me that. And I said, "Bitch, somebody needs to just kick you in your fucking face and cut all the motherfucking goddamn spiders out, because I know the next day you'll have them right back up there again with another one of your fucking wigs. Y'all got more motherfucking goddamn dread wigs in the whole bunch. Do y'all really have Moshia. So anyway, they keep on beefing, and from the person who tried to put the intervention together, she put them out because she felt like it's not going the way that I pictured it, and y'all motherfucking bitches are getting on my nerves. But for the most part, LaKenya, Maya, and Beauty. I mean, not Beauty, and LaKenya, Maya, and who was the other person? LaKenya, Maya. Because Beauty was, who was giving it. And, okay. Oh my God, yo. You know what? That's what herbal refreshments is. Oh oh my God. And Moshe, they pretty much got along. And they get out the, but they come out the house being all loud. I mean, come on, why y'all gonna bring this drama to somebody's house like that? And they was like, well, I, what's wrong with her? And they all laughing and joking and giggling. So they're getting along right now. So we got one more thing that I want to talk about, y'all, and that's when I was telling you earlier about Stephen and Deidre. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Before I get that. So, Miss Trey, always the messy Miss Trey, she comes back past Deidre's shop and says, "What's up, girl?" You know how they kick the boo-boo and all that type of shit. And she said, "I have been selected from Control Magazine to be the barber for the fashion show that they have coming up that's going to be featured in their magazine." And he said, "Work, bitch, go, work." And he said, "Well, you want to know something, Miss Deidre? I'm going to be there too. Because Steven asked me to be his assistant." Now y'all, in a motherfucker goddamn confessional, Steven had already said, "I ain't done with Deidre yet. I know exactly what the motherfucker do." So Deidre been knowing that Steven and Deidre have been getting tight. And he was like, "I'm getting ready to break that shit all up right now, because I'm gonna take what's her name, Trey, to be my assistant." So they get there, and you know what? Trey is sitting there, doing hair right next to him, and next to Stephen, and Deidre hadn't arrived yet. So she gets there, and she comes in, and she said hi to everybody. And she's still feeling salty because of all the little back and forth that her and Stephen had in the office with the two guys before the fashion show. So they back in the back, and I don't get Stephen. I mean, I don't get him, because you should have handled that from the people who think Trey. Now we know that that's supposed to be Trey's girl, but that's just after this this last year, baby. So he's in there basically saying, "Look, I told you," and Trey is like, "Look, Deidre, don't come there with no motherfucking drama." When he stopped past the shop, he said, "Come on now, there's gonna be a lot of people here, whatever. Just let's not. We ain't gonna go." And Deidre already has it in her mind. This was even before she had it in her mind that she was gonna go in there and act a motherfucking fool. And she's sashaying back and forth and talking all this motherfucking shit. But this is the point I want to make, and I'm out of here, y'all. This bitch did it the same thing with LaKenya. LaKenya was working in her shop, and LaKenya was trying to get her own shop. But Miss Deidre ran her away from the function, because Deidre brought LaKenya into the whole fold. And LaKenya's just trying to figure out what's going on. She's just kind of young and naive or whatever. I mean, she's cool, though. I mean, I don't mind, being that way. I mean, not everybody has street sense. But Deidre got onto this thing. "Well, I know. You know what? I'm Trey's friend. I'm the one that brought him into this thing. And I feel, loyalty is a big thing to me." Bitch, this is not high school. It's not. It's not high school at all, baby. It's not. So won't you come out with your old ass motherfucking ass talking about you was my friend first, because that shit is dead and stinky. Okay? Dead and stinky. And you sound stupid. And Stephen's sitting there with his arm crossed like, And I said, bitch. And he kept on calling Trey. And kept on calling. And then she came over there. And he said, "What did I tell you?" Trey said, "What did I tell you? This is not going to be any type of ghetto event. We're not going to go there." And she's in her confession, "Nobody ain't going to tell me. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to get Miss Steven." And I'm saying this, but the thing is, Trey, when it comes down to it, when you got your connection with Steven, man, you need to think about who really can bring you up further and be able to help. I mean, if that's what you want, because if you came in there as an assistant and you wasn't invited, so you must know if I can get in with him, maybe if he does other shows, he'll ask me to come and help him. But they do it all the time, like with LA Hair. They need multiple people for these different functions. So he's smart, and so this was longer than what I actually thought it was going to be, but I do appreciate everybody. Please, 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 give me them thumbs up, give me them thumbs up, give me them thumbs up, and some comments, and we'll talk about this later. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. Peace out, y'all.